Block 369. It is, I'm going to say it's Wednesday, and I hope that I'm right. Wednesday, so that would make it day 5 in the apartment. I guess technically Sunday was the first day per se because I moved everything in on Saturday, and well, after moving, who wants to do anything? So I set up a few pieces of furniture, I think my bed, and then I started the blog. If you've gone through my channel, you see that I have a video on here about my depression when I would say so far it was at its worst. I guess except today takes the cake. I would say today's the worst day I've had of depression. I think it's a culmination of things. Work. I enjoy my job, but it's always one of those if, the physician that you work for isn't there, they take a vacation, you're going to be sent home because there's no work. And no work means no hours. No hour means you don't get paid. We're not salaried like the doctors, we're hourly. And I mean, I know it's their right not to care, and they don't care. So they don't care that they get to go on vacation, holiday, cross country, out of country, overseas, and the people that work for them are struggling to make ends meet. So that's one thing. Currently this week, the doctor that I work for is on vacation, so I am trying to stretch out my days. Make it worth my while to be there, make it so they don't send me home. That's a really big deal for me. And then just moving here. I moved here because I don't have good credit. I've never had a credit card. My student loans are outrageous. In 7 years since graduating, have not been able to pay them back because in the job that I got for going to school, I just don't make enough money to pay rent, to pay bills, and to pay back the student loan. And they've got me there. So that definitely affects me. That affects my credit score. Otherwise, I don't owe anything to anybody. I don't have car loan. I don't have anything. So I'm just negatively affected by that, which of course that affects where you can live. I'm here at Park Village. I don't like it. When I toured, I said that those windows were going to be an issue living off of, a street where semi-trucks barrel down it because it's like a secondary street, it's an industrial type street. So these semi-trucks just barrel down, shakes it. I mean, obviously that's loud. Semi-trucks are loud to begin with. That's loud, and I was right, I'm gonna buy some curtains, put them up. But curtains can't take the place of good windows, good glass between you and the outside world. Constantly it sounds like the windows are open and I'm in the bathroom that is closest to the front of the apartment. Yeah, see, everything's still not packed, put away, whatever. And it's loud. I hear cars as I get ready here every morning. The cars from the other end of the building, it comes right through. It's ridiculously loud. Those are my beautiful bruises from moving in here. Bruises are great, aren't they? Huh? This one's got a worse one here. Trying to not be risque. That is not the point of this blog. Just happened to be in the tub, and I said, what can I do while I'm in the tub here? So, anyway, that's all the skin you'll see is the skin covered in bruises. Just, my depression's worse today. It's bad. Anyone who has depression understands, and anyone who doesn't understand. And I can say today I came to a new level of understanding even. I was diagnosed with depression years ago. They wanted to put me right away on, I don't remember if the first one was amitriptyline or, God, what's the other one? The one that begins with S, sertraline. One of those two was the first one that they wanted to put me on. And I said I really didn't want medication. You know, to me, medication is, you can prove what's wrong with me, and here's a pill to help it. With, you know, the amitriptyline and the, what did I say? I always want to say serotonin, but I know that's not it. Sertraline. You can't tell me what chemicals are wrong in my brain. Obviously, there are chemicals that are imbalanced, misbalanced, whatever. But there's no blood test. You know, like you can do blood tests for low iron. And if my iron is a certain point of low, you tell me how much iron to take. I want to see it get to that point with depression and things like that, not just prescribing pills. You know, so that's my big thing, is I'm not on anything on a daily basis. Maybe I should be. I don't know. I can't afford healthcare. My company offers it after 90 days, but for just myself, it's $370 per month. That is far more than I can have taken out of my check ever. So anyway, the work thing's okay. You know, I think I just went over that really well. The living situation, not ideal. I know that, you know, people are going to come back with, be grateful for what you have. I am. I have shelter. Those of you who don't know me, which none of you know me, I think, I was in 2 domestic violence instances within a year. And I lived in my car for a year, you know, and it wasn't as bad as people make it out to be, that's for sure. But, you know, I'm grateful I have a tub, I have shelter, I have water. I have these things now, you know. So, you know, the depression is taking everything into account right now. So, work, living situation, I don't have enough money to, you know, make ends meet, let alone extras. My car broke down literally as I pulled in here on Saturday. I knew that the brakes were starting to be an issue, and they were grinding and brake dust and all of that. And I was just trying to make it till August 10th when I get paid again. And I couldn't do it. The brakes went all the way to the floor as soon as I pulled into the parking spot. I said, well, my truck's done, which cost me the day of work on Sunday, which, again, no work, no bills getting paid. And then I had to take out, you know, cash advance for that. I'm thankful that that's an option for me, because that's the only way my brakes got fixed, which is the only way I can get to work, you know, so that's a really big deal. Stress of knowing I have to leave in another year. You know, I think we just under that threshold now, because of 365 days is a year, and I'm on my 5th day of 369. We're at 364 days left. So, 364 days left. I'm going to do my best, but what I'm doing when I come home from work is repacking boxes, you know, just here's what I need out of this box, here's what I don't need, and I just, you know, put the stuff I don't need, decorative stuff, into another box. And that's, I'm not going to settle in here, you know. I've highlighted a lot of reasons why I don't like this place. It's loud. People are banging right now. I don't know if you guys heard that loud bang. That was not me. It's whatever morons, either the people next to me or downstairs, are doing. It's loud. These people are just loud. They have no consideration, you know, so that's a big deal. I mean, just everything all at once, you know, and I went out to do my laundry today. I had to go to the laundromat because this place offers you the option of renting a washer and dryer for more money than it costs me to just go and do what laundry I have. So I was there, and literally it hit me like a ton of bricks. The part that you've all been waiting for, my depression coming to its turning point here. I was, folding clothes out of the dryer, and the thought I had was, this is not the life I want. And right now I don't want life at all. And I can tell you guys, I have always looked at other people with depression, the ones who do take their own lives, and gone, why? Why would you do that? That's the part I don't understand, that I had never gotten to that point, that in my previous most darkest hour, it wasn't even a thought. It wasn't a consideration. And today I considered it. Today it was a thought. And people are slamming shit, and it's bothering the hell out of me right now. Like, literally, I'm in the tub, and the tub is vibrating because they're slamming something. What the fuck? Anyway, I literally had that thought as I was folding my clothes out of the dryer that I don't want to do this anymore. Today was the day I understood where those others came from. Today is the day I understood what they felt. The Chester Benningtons, the Chris Cornells, the Robin Williams. I understood not wanting to be here anymore. And that's new. And since those people did take their lives, we don't know how long they had those thoughts. Was it their first time having that thought? I don't want to be here anymore, so I'm not. Because today was my first time having that thought. Today was the day I understood. So I'm here now. Kept promising myself a bath since I've moved in here. So just fill the tub up with water and Epsom salt and bubbles. And I really could have used the Epsom salt a lot sooner because I have just been so sore. Sunday and Monday were pretty difficult. Got better yesterday, but anyway, just, I get it. I understand. And while I'll never advocate someone doing that to themselves, to their family, to their friends, it's a pretty good thing I don't really have anyone close to me. I'm pretty much the lone wolf of the pack here. Yeah, some people might show up to a funeral if I had one, but really, there's really, really no one who would give a fuck. There's just no one who cares. I mean, I'm bruised up because I had to move myself from a second-story apartment to a second-story apartment, lifting the heavy stuff. You guys don't really know me, but I'm not that big of a person. I'm not muscular. I don't work out. There's not a whole lot for lifting furniture behind me, but I made it happen. So, if my vlog gets to anybody, gets to one person, gets to 10 people, I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you now that I understand. I can tell you now that I've had that thought too. I can tell you now that it's been about an hour, maybe an hour and a half since I had that thought. I'm still here. I can tell you now that, is it worth it? For an hour and a half ago, I would have said absolutely no fucking way Is it worth it to take your own life? And now I have to call it into question. Now I have to say, I don't know. Now I have to say, I'm at a breaking point. Now I have to say, I understand that I get it. That there is, no matter how good you are to people, no matter how much right you try to do, bad will come for you. Bad will happen to you. And I don't know what the breaking point is. I don't know how much bad one person can take. I've had so much bad and very few glimmers of good. You know, I'm not asking for Bugatti money. But if I had enough money to buy a Bugatti, I would. But just enough to stop struggling. Enough so ramen noodles isn't my dinner every night. Enough so when the girls at work say, hey, why aren't you having lunch? I have to come back with something other than, I'm so fucking poor, I eat once a day. I have a side hustle. You know, I don't know what else I can do. How else I can feel fulfilled in life. And have to struggle and have to worry every single day. I don't know how much longer I can do this, guys. I'm gonna enjoy my bath now, guys. Enjoy the vlogs. Enjoy the other videos I've posted. Check it out. I've got several. Some about where I used to live, some about my dog, Basenji. She is amazing and incredible. Check her out. She's a talking dog. She's really cool. But that's it, guys. This is vlog 369. Thanks for coming on the journey with me.